Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. As promised, I am going to do a real quick book look from one of the books that I received for my birthday last week. We're only going to do them one at a time. I don't want to do all of them in one day and make this video way too long because it's been happening a lot lately. I decided I was going to start with this one, and I have to thank our beautiful Yarny friend Sam over at Memphis Makes, because she is pretty much the one that has been kind of telling her Yarny friends to go ahead and do some book looks and things like that. And we have to give her some credit because Sam's been doing it for forever, and it is a really great segment because I really enjoy the book looks when she does them, when Christina does them. I'm trying to think who else. Jules has done them. I can't remember. I know there's some others. So we're going to take a real quick look at this one. It is the Crochet Patterns, Jolly Stitches, Crochet Patterns for a Merry Christmas by Mariia Ermolova, and she goes by Poluska Bunny. And if you've been around for a while, you know I absolutely adore her patterns. They are so whimsical, so cute, and I was super excited when I got this for my birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Theresa from Theresa's Handmade Gifts. She also got me another book. We will do a book look on that on another day, but we're going to go over this one today. And let me know in the comments once we go through them, do you think we need to put them all in the random draw bucket, or which ones were your favorites? Because I know I'm going to have a hard time even picking a favorite, because I know I'm going to want to make them all at some point. Or we can make that a segment. Go through Poluska Bunny patterns, and yeah, how does that does sound like a lot of fun. Once the Mandela Madness blankets are done, maybe we can do a Poluska Bunny, and I'll come up with some little fun kitschy name. So let's crack open this book and check it out. We did a real quick flip through when I opened it because I just couldn't wait to see what was inside. And let's get started. It's just the very front, Crochet Book Merry Christmas, and it gives her name, and Poluska Bunny. I like the colors in here. They're very vibrant. And then it gives a little page on both sides of all of the patterns and little characters for their ensembles. We'll have reindeer, jolly reindeer gear, so their clothing, snowman, and a frosty festive attire, the bunny and outfit Santa, gingerbread girl with gingerbread girl and sweet festivity, the little mouse and the mouse holiday ensemble, the teddy bear and the berry merry winter wear. I like how she names these. They're so cute. And then it goes on to the table of contents and a little message from the author and how to use this book, the abbreviations, descriptions, common information, pattern corrections, updates, and errata. And then common information about projects. She goes over toy size, tools for the toys and outfit projects, yarn and gauge, tension, other materials for the toys, like the stuffing, safety eyes. And it goes over washing instructions, like cleanup time. And yeah, a lot of information in there. And then how to check your gauge. She's got a 7-round little thing for your gauge swatch, and how to correct method to increase for a project round, or how to scan the QR codes, and then the abbreviations that she uses in the book right there. She puts a lot of information in here. And then more abbreviations and how to twisted cord and how to change color right there. And I'm going to assume the twisted cord is for some of the ensembles. And then she goes right into the first pattern is the reindeer. And she's got a nice big picture with the yarn she used and colors, the tools, other materials, stitches, and information for the video bonus and gauge tension. And below the picture of the reindeer, she actually puts in what yarn she used and gives the page information for that. And I'm going to cover up this QR code for the video bonus. And there's full page picture of the finished product. And wow, not going to be able to show lots of pictures. I'll show it real quick. Lots of pictures with all the instructions, very well detailed. And then once you get to the end, right there, you got the little girl and the little boy. And then it goes into the outfit, the Jolly Reindeer gear. And it goes over the girl and the boy version, which we saw with the 2 little reindeer at the very end. And then the next one is the snowman, and it gives you all the information, yarn, tool. Oh, sorry, I'm going to cover up that QR code for the video bonus. And she gives the sizes. This one's about 15 to 16 inches or 38 to 40 centimeters. What was the reindeer? 38 to 40 centimeters or 15 to 16 inches. So it seems like these are all about the same. And then she goes into, there's full page, and I'm going to try and do this. She's very detailed on how to do the embroidery and placement and all that. I love her patterns. And then it goes right into the snowman and frosty festive attire. And he's so cute. He's just too stinking cute. And it gives you like all of the information, the yarn she used, tools, all that stuff, other materials. And then it goes into the bunny, which we all know Missy loves some bunnies. And she is approximately 38 to 40 centimeters or 15 to 16 inches. And she gives all of the information for yarn, total amounts for project, the stitches, tools, gauge, other materials. And she also puts on there what yarn she used, if and when possible. And very detailed with for placement and stuff. Yeah. And then it's a lot of information for this bunny. And then it goes into her Santa outfit and all the information you need for that, the colors she used, tools, says size. This outfit fits bunny, snowman, gingerbread girl, reindeer, except for the hat. So that's good to know. I know she does have some patterns for some of the dolls that are different. I think they're smaller. So it is helpful to know which outfits fit each outfit. And wow, very detailed for this pretty dress. And there is your finished project right there once she's all dressed out. So cute. So cute. And then it goes into the gingerbread girl. And yet again, all the yarns, other tools, stitches. She is approximately 38 to 40 centimeters or 15 to 16 inches as well. And then it goes into her sweet festivity attire. Sorry. And there's all the information. And it gives you the size thing right here. Yet again, this outfit fits the reindeer, the bunny, the snowman, and the gingerbread girl. And you need other materials like 15 millimeter buttons times 2. She's very detailed. Very, very detailed. And then we go into this little mouse. Isn't he adorable? He's so cute. And the mouse is approximately 26 centimeters or 10.24 inches. Plus legs are approximately 11 centimeters or 4.3 inches. And it gives you all the yarn details, gauge tension, video bonus, stitches, other materials, and tools. And then there's the finished right there. And then it goes into the mouse's outfit and holiday ensemble. And that's so cute. And yet again, all of the information for other tools, tension, stitches, yarn, and it tells you what it includes: the dress, the crop jacket, the boots, the pants, and the hat. And size, it said this outfit fits the mouse. So obviously, it doesn't fit any of her other little characters at this point, which I'm sure sometime in the future it probably will, because she comes out with a lot. And then we go into the teddy bear. He's so chunky. I love him. And the yarns, the tools, other materials, gauge, stitches, and basically just brown and white were used. And he is approximately 37 centimeters or 14.5 inches. So he is a little smaller than the reindeer, the snowman, the bunny, and the gingerbread girl. And then she kind of gives you some placement information right here. Very well done. And there's the little bear with the little reindeer girl. Very, very cute. Very cute. And the Berry Merry winter wear for the little bear. And you've got your, tells you what all it includes. Your yarn and colors, your stitches, other materials, yeah, size. It says this outfit fits teddy bear, reindeer, except for the hat, the bunny, the snowman, and the gingerbread girl. And it's the shirt, pants, hat for teddy bear, and toys such as Snowman, Gingerbread Girl, and Bunny. Additionally, there is a pattern for boots that fit toys with large feet. If you would like to make the boots for the teddy bear, use the pattern from the Mouse's Holiday Ensemble project on page 78. Ah, so they wear the same shoes. Okay. And lots of information. And she mixes all of the pictures in with the instructions. So, very detailed. And then here's your finished project. Isn't he so cute? Kind of making me think Christmas already, but yeah. And then that was that. And then it says a list of yarn and yarn substitutes. So she gives you a list of the yarn for the toy projects, the fluffy yarn, and then the non-fluffy yarns. She uses things like Drop Air, which I've never heard of, Knit Picks Wonder Fluff, Lana Grassa Fusion, Gippard Garn Puno, Taki Yarns Everest, I can't even say that. Hobie Divina. There's a lot of these that I can't even pronounce. And then the non-fluffies is like Cascade, Knit Picks, Simply Wool, Sandness Alpaca, Knit Picks, Premier Yarns, Just Yarn Worsted, Knit Picks, Heatherly Worsted, Lion Brand, A Pound of Love Yarn, and Hobie Friends Wool. And then yarn substitutes. She gives you the yarn substitutes for the Jolly Reindeer gear, the Gingerbread Girls outfit, the Snowman's attire, the Mouse's ensemble, and the Santa outfit dress, and the Berry Merry winter wear, which I think is pretty cool. And then shows you how you can make a template for a pom-pom maker if you don't already have one or know how to do it, which I think is really cool. And then there's that. And it's the end of the book. Follow us on social media for updates and more content. And it's Poluska Bunny. And it's got telling you to check out more publications, which these aren't all her. That one is, but these are not. On Amazon. Yeah, very nice book. Very nice book. I love it. And then Made in USA, Columbia, South Carolina. April 4th, 2025. Wow. That's what it says in there. Unbelievable. So it was made 11 days before my birthday. Made just for me. And then there's the back of your book right there with the little reindeers. So what do you guys think? Is this a pattern book that you would like to put in your collection and make these things? Even though they are more of the holiday tone, but I mean, who doesn't need more holiday decor? Cute little whimsical things sitting around, or to gift to like a bestie or a friend or a little one in your life. And if you did get the book, what is the first project you would make? I would be conflicted and have a hard time picking. I would actually have to put them in a random picker because I could not choose one over the other. I could not, because I would want to make them all. Once one was done, I'd want to make the next, and then the next, and then the next. Where would you start? Yeah, fun book. I love it, Theresa. Thank you again. You just don't know how appreciative I am of this book. I absolutely love it, and I cannot wait till I have time to actually crack this book open and start making some of this stuff. If it was you guys, which one would you make first if you were me? Yeah, put it in the comments and we'll see what the kind of consensus is. But I think at some point, I don't know if we're going to go through and like pick my top 3 favorites like a lot of people do and then mark them for when they pull. I might go through and just write them all down and put them in my random picker because I want to make them all. I'm not just going to pick all 3, just 3 of them. I know I'm going to want to make them all. I could not pick 3 of them. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's that. And that is it for today. I hope you guys have had a great day so far. Our rain is supposed to be moving out. We're supposed to have sunshine. So I guess we'll see. I was kind of bummed because we're supposed to be Monday night be seeing the Lyriad showers and meteor showers. It's supposed to be like the peak tonight. And right now we still have cloud cover and I'm really bummed and I want to see them because I really, really, really love sky watching. I'm going to stay up for a little bit longer and see if the clouds move out so I can see. If not, I guess I'll have to wait till next time we have the meteor shower. So, yeah. So with that, I'm going to let you guys go. Thanks for walking along this book look with me. And I hope you found a pattern or 2 that you thought was adorable, or maybe even the entire book like me. I plan on getting I do have some of her patterns that I have bought, single patterns, but I do intend on getting all of her books to put on my bookshelf at some point, because I really do love her stuff. So with that, I am going to let you guys go. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And tune back in tomorrow. We will have Wednesday Wipeout and see what dishcloth the lovely Lala has pulled out of the random draw for us to make for the past week. And I'll be excited to see which one we're doing next. So yeah, come back tomorrow. And with that, I'm going to say bye for now. And just remember, life is not perfect, so be kind. Try and create something new every day and keep reaching for the stars and your yarn. So till next time, love y'all. Bye for now.